What did the cast of Footloose say while playing Riichi Mahjong? It looks deceiving, but we can go for Tenhou. I start my cheating, but then I look like a clown. Turns out I just lose, we're screwed. South 4 and I'm confused. Please repeat, deal in just more than me. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul, folks. My name's Yusong. Hope you're having a good day wherever you are, folks. You're listening, you're listening to Riichi FM. Kenny Loggins with Footloose from the movie musical Footloose. I always get that show confused with Hairspray because in both worlds, dancing is illegal. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul. We are going through some stuff right now, okay? We're going through some stuff. We're growing a big beard. We're getting into some weird hobbies. We're spending a lot of our net worths on luxury cars. It's a midlife crisis, folks. I don't know what's going on here, but we cannot see the light of day. I miss the mountains. I miss the mountains. I miss the glory days of when we were there. But we're gonna go into the Jade Room today and we're gonna try to right some wrongs, okay? What went wrong in the last game? We're operating in a scarcity mindset. We are thinking that we can never, ever freaking win a hand, but that is the opposite. I think that because of that fear, we've been making some bad decisions. Hang on. The reason that I'm looking down so much is because my my keyboard started to light up, but now I'm scared that, yeah, now it's on like a weird light setting where every time I press a key, it's like all of it, sorry, all of it is lighting up. Oh no, and I like it not distracting. Can you please stop giving me the EDM special right now? All right. How's everyone doing? Oh, by the way, as we start the game today, let me just say this. Hey, if you like the song or you like the genre, consider subscribing. I got new videos every single freaking day. Consider leaving a like and a comment if you're feeling particularly generous, as it helps me and the channel out such a great deal. And it brings us to our featured comment of the day. Goombario writes, I'm always impressed with how you pull these elaborately thought out high quality bits seemingly out of thin air. High quality bits. Check your PayPal. That is so nice of you to say. Thank you so much for the kind comment. Thank you so much. I sincerely appreciate it. How am I doing outside of the game today? I'm doing okay. I am gonna speak something into the air, and if this is a kind and just universe, no, I don't think I keep it tonight. If this is a kind and a just universe, it will not punish me for it. Today, this video, I cannot have an hour-long banger today, okay? I can do like a 45-minute banger. I can do a 50-minute banger. I just can't do an hour-long banger. Why? I want to help out with some chores, and I want to be able to go to the grocery store for some green onions, for some garlic bulbs, and for some potato chips. Why? We've been kind of wanting to get some potato chips recently. We haven't. Anyway, the point is that's on the grocery list for today, and it doesn't even matter. Cross is going to assume that's okay. That's a repeat in East 1. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Surely it's not gonna all fall down like this, right? Doesn't matter. We're still in this game. It's too early. We shan't give up hope. This is when a lesser gamer would start to believe that Kingdom Hearts is not light. Kingdom Hearts is absolutely light. How am I doing outside of the game? I'm doing okay. I'm recording a lot today, hence the time crunch, because I have this sickening fascination with keeping the weekends work free, a little bit looser. Excuse me, I haven't drawn a single tile this round. A crossheart is discarded thrice, okay? I don't even hate pawning here. This is a sicko mode pawn, but I'm looking at this hand and I'm thinking to myself, this has gotta be Tenhou, right, Lord? Opening up their hand, surely it's not a half flush in the bamboo suit, right? Like, I don't think they would discard they might have a half flush in the bamboo suit, but then they're just like exceedingly lucky. I don't believe that they have the half flush in the bamboo suit. I think it's just a regular schmegular hand. Cut the Westman early instead of the 7 of circles, for example. I think it's a green dragon only hand. What is the door? The door is the 6 of circles. I'm scared. Yeah, of course I'm scared by that fact. We can't really make use of it, and I'll tell you this much right now. If I draw into the 6 of circles, I can never cut it. You know what I mean? I just can't cut it into this very dangerous atmosphere. I would rather cut like a 5 of characters or something. So we're just hoping that the Tenhou gods smile upon us and we are able to walk away with a 1-hunt hand ourselves instead of letting anybody else do their thing. Twitter, do your thing, etc., etc. Now the high quality bits thing has got me, because now I'm nervous. Okay. Just had a really great lunch though. We got these baguettes from Costco. Yo, okay, I don't know. This is embarrassing to admit. This is like genuinely embarrassing to admit, but I don't think I have a very refined palate whatsoever. Like I'm not a foodie. I'm like a, I don't know, just a person who enjoys food. I mean, foodies enjoy food, but like I don't need the fanciness. I don't need the schmanciness, if you know what I mean. So I this is a very obnoxious sentence to say as an adult, but I studied abroad, right? I did a semester in France. It explains why I'm so deep and cultured, okay? I did a semester abroad in Paris, and then I was eating baguettes out the wazoo. Okay, it's what you got to do. I wasn't gonna go to France and not eat like just like a metric frick ton of baguettes. It's just I don't know. I feel like I would be doing it wrong. I mean, you can tailor your own experience to how you want it. A lot of the other people on the study abroad program were kind of just going clubbing at night. Meanwhile, I was doing my homework. Like I was really focused on my homework during study abroad. I don't know. No one's focusing on that. I mean, I was focused on my homework. I didn't want to do I didn't want to do a bad job just because I was, chilling in Europe. And I was eating baguettes at the wazoo. So, and they were really, really good. Don't get me wrong. And it's been a long time since I was there. We got these baguettes from Costco. And my significant other, she really like, she hang on. She like kind of like did some magic to them, okay? A little olive oil, a little cheese, a little pepper into the, where we're going, we don't need brakes. Right, Lord has 4 Dora. Westwind, baby. This is chaos. This is chaos. And I'm loving every minute of it, Jerry. I'm loving every minute of it, Jerry. They con and I con him. Monkey see, monkey do. Okay, here we go. And so I was having like high quality baguettes. Oh, white dragon. Oh, but this is a real gamble, folks. Oh no. And then we give a crosslord a gazillion thousand new door. Oh, we didn't give up that many door. Okay, it's okay. Oh, I'm so sorry. 2 repeats already in East 1. And I opened my mouth to say I can't have an hour-long banger because I got to go to the grocery store before I stream tonight. I was eating high quality baguettes. And now for these sandwiches that we just made, we got these baguettes from Costco. Now, look, Costco, I've always referred to it as the Paris of the United States, okay? But at the same time, that's entirely facetious. I know it's not. These baguettes are really good. Like, I don't know if I can taste the difference in quality with a lot of things. This is why, like, especially with things like wine, like, I don't drink alcohol. Not because of moral superiority, but just because it makes my heart beat too fast and my skin itchy. That's not a joke. That's genuinely real. So I'm not guzzling a lot of the alky walky, if you know what I mean. And yeah, that's a cursed way to talk about it. But like things such as this is what a terrible day for rain. Like what is this hand? What is this meaningless pile of bones that we have on our monitors right now? I can't tell the difference. Put it in the oven with a little olive oil and cheese. I genuinely cannot tell the difference. It's unfathomable. Just never, ever spend more than like $10 on a bottle of wine for me. Number 1, I won't drink it, and number 2, I will not be able to taste the difference. And it makes me scared. It makes me anxious because I'm like, as an adult, I fear that you have this like expectation. Oh my God, am I cutting the 5? No way, I'm cutting this 8-9 shape. I like the pair of the 9 of circles, right? We can pawn this, cut this, pawn this, cut this. Like an open hand with 3 pairs is not bad. I'm looking at my hand though, and I'm like, wait, this is bad though. Like, okay, what do we want to see? We want to see like a 4 or a 6 of circles, and then suddenly my hand just goes oingo boingo, right? Like improving this shape would mean the world to me. Drawing into a 3 of circles would also mean the world to me. Red dragon, 1 Dora. Not, don't break out the ink and quill. This is not worth writing home about, but at the same time, it's not super bad. Hashtag McLovin. The high quality bits thing has got me anxious. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. I entirely did this to myself. I got into my own head. Sure. 2 of circles looking fine. This still looks fine. This still looks fine. In fact, it is a perfect Ishanten. Got a pair, a double-sided weight, and an Omega chunk, which is a pair with a double-sided weight staple to it. That means that no matter what tile we get, we can end on a double-sided weight. And that feels good. And this tile feels bad, but I throw it anyway. And we don't get punished. Gaming. I just can't tell the difference between fancy chocolate and good chocolate. I can't tell the difference between like fancy meat and like regular meat, like hams and stuff, or fancy coffee and regular coffee. Coffee, oh my god, this is the day where you stop being a fan of this channel, okay? But like, all coffee kind of just tastes like coffee to me. I know. Oh, this one's got a little bit of a lighter, but I have no idea what you, Jesse. What the frick are you talking about? I have literally no idea what you're talking about. This is good weights. Like this is good. And then the 5 of bamboo comes out because everyone's playing safe to a crosslord. Don't ron me on the white dragon. Okay, gaming. I don't know if we should have been pushing here. I'll make this East 1 Tenpai push. This is like repeat 3, and then we ron here, and then we ron on McDonald here. Yusong, why the aggression? Why so serious? It's because, have you seen my match history? Have you seen the Boulevard of Broken Dreams that we've just been walking along? And now we move this game out of East 1 into East 2. They said it could not be done. What a good hand. Wow, I'm saying like I'm talking to a newborn puppy. What a good little hand. Wowie zowie. This is it, folks. This is what I'm freaking talking about. We want to see the white dragon first. 5, 6, 7 mixed triple sequence. I mean, it's a perverse thing to suggest at a time like this, but it is a possibility. It is definitely a possibility. Other things going on? I think that's it in my life. I've done the cardinal mistake of recording too many videos on the same day. And so it's like, oh yeah, here. We've already talked about like revelations that have occurred during therapy. We've already talked about musical theater performances where it's illegal to dance. And we've already talked about going to the grocery store. It's over for me. It's over for me. What other flights of whimsy can one even imagine going on? Speaking of, I haven't read YA novels in a long time. You know, I never read. I think I've told you this before, but I've never read The Hunger Games. But recently, my significant other and her friend, they were talking about YA novels, and there was this book called like Ink Spell or something. Really pretty cover when I was in like the grade school ages, and it was like a story about a parent and a child, and like whatever the parent said would have implications in the like the book world, but the child could go into the book world, or the parent gets lost in the book world or something like that. I'm not really sure what happened there, but I was a really big YA, you know, I was a big YA head when it was my target demo, when I was a YA, you know what I mean? No, it doesn't stand for Yusong adolescent, it stands for young adult, okay? I remember reading Aragon. Aragon was cool. I think that Aragon is a YA novel. This P and me O right now, okay? Aragon, really good book, was written by like a 17-year-old. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding? Ah, my hand was so good. And then what do you have? A single tunnel seat when, oh my, and the rich get richer. It's okay. We make it into the dealer seat. Aragon was written by like just like an older, taller child. Like I could have, not that I could have written Aragon, but it makes me upset that I didn't write Aragon. I think what was cool about Aragon is that like no one felt really overpowered in that universe. You know what I mean? Sometimes you see like a Satoru Gojo character and you're like, oh, that's gonna be hard to write around. But then like the cool part of Aragon is that this like bumbling teen, which is the self-insert, right? I saw myself in that bumbling teen, is in a fantasy world, and then it takes them like 13 years to learn one fireball. But they describe that first fireball as like such a special. They describe it like so freaking well. I thought the pacing was good. It's like it doesn't immediately give you like the, you know, and then I conjured an inferno behind me. It gives you the slow drip feed of like the magical realism, and suddenly you're pogging when is Aragon the name of the dragon? Frankenstein's the name of the doctor. Okay, but whatever. It's when the main character finally gets their first magical ability. I like that, folks. I really, really like that. You know what I like about this hand? Tanyao, baby. It's always been Tanyao. It's always gonna be Tanyao. Now I definitely press pawn. Unfortunately for us, a 3 of characters has already been once discarded, twice shy. Oh, of course, of course. You come to me on the day of my daughter's Tanya, and you give me 7 pairs instead. I'm not doing this, okay? I'm not doing this. Do not give me another pair, please. I literally just want you to press the pawn button. I would love to press the pawn button. Or even, and this is a button that we don't press as much, the chi button. I don't even know if that button still exists in the game, if my graphics card is powerful enough to render the pixels of the chi button, but we'd like to see the chi button. It felt cool reading YA novels. Oh my god. Okay, right lord is gonna press pawn, and we just bow out, right? We do a very graceful bowing out. Okay, things that we would like to have happen. .org.net. A crossword deals into left lord, thus thereby like decreasing their own score. That would feel really. Oh my god, not the sumo while I'm in the dealer's seat. It's like the worst. Oh, white dragon 7 pairs. Enjoying your sandwich? Oh my god. Oh. That's an evil 7 pairs weight, by the way. And now I'm an at-risk teen of getting last. Oh my god. Okay. It's okay. It's chill. 1, 2, 3 pairs in my hand, and it's over. And you know when he's counting pairs, it's already over. It's genuinely Jover, folks. All right. Unfortunately, that is a good tile for us. Maybe not 7 pairs. Maybe we can just play this hand normally. All of that is still very much so on the table. It felt cool as a child reading YA novels before you were a YA. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I'm not even an adolescent yet. And here I am reading a book that's maybe not for my innocent, naive eyes. Maybe there's a kissing scene in it. Ooh, steamy, right? That was cool. It was the same philosophy with watching Teen Nick. Like, I'm just a child. Okay. But then I was like, oh, this is for teenagers? I'm going to be so prepared when I'm a freaking teenager. Didn't understand. I mean, I remember as a child being like fascinated with the concept of having a locker at school. And it's not because I was like, oh, I'll hide all my personal possessions in there or whatever. Like, no, I never really used it. I was really messy as a child. I was really disorganized. As an adult, I've locked in. But like as a child, there's just paperwork everywhere. I'm not paperwork. Like, oh, what could a child have that's like paperwork? I don't know. That's like homework and like, you know, loose leaf papers all around and just like textbooks and all that jazz. Your agenda, or if you had like a planner that your school forced you to use like ours did. Literally 1984, you know, that was in there as well. But I remember being like in, you know, like in middle school and being like, oh my goodness, in high school, I'm going to get a locker. And that I think what was important for me about the locker was the idea of like maturity. It was such a clear symbol of like, yes, I am getting older and wiser, you know? Soon I will be able to maybe drive a car or something. I did take driver's ed as a kid. That was fun. The best day of driver's ed is when we were in upstate New York, and we, you know, one day in driver's ed, you would just drive with your compatriots, with your team of, I mean, I'm 1 tile away from Tenpai. What do you want me to do here? This is not a 7 pairs hand. This is like a deal into somebody else's hand. Like, I don't know. I don't know what this hand could possibly be. But at least a few Dora have been thrown, right? So no one has like a super valuable hand. If I get to call Riichi on a double pair weight, like if I draw into like a red 5 of circles, immediate slamming of the like and subscribe button. If I draw into like, if I draw into like a 9 of characters, for example, got to do the double pair weight. It's still okay. Like, I don't hate it. Oh my god. Oh my. Pinfu Dora, red 5, red 5. Oh. Like, what am I supposed to do there? You know what I mean? Like, actually, what am I supposed to... Damaten Derek. I'm peeping the match history. Enjoy your wealth. What is this? The floor is lava BS that I'm looking at across from me right now. What am I seeing? All right, maybe a flush, right? Flush in the circle suit, definitely possible. Maybe just like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Hilarious, Riichi Mahjong. Really funny. Yeah, top-notch work. Yeah, the comedic writing this season, really good. Like, good in a way that I can't really, you know, that's so good. How many tiles am I away from Tenpai? I'm 1 tile away from Tenpai? Yeah. No, I'm like 2 tiles away from Tenpai. I don't know. We'll get to Tenpai when we get there. Honestly, we'll just get there when we get there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7. 5, 6, 7. Like, the 9 isn't really helping me, right? Like, maybe pure straight. Oh my god, maybe pure straight? But some of the ones have been thrown? Nah, dude. And for that reason, Sharks, I'm out. I'm genuinely out. It's like a Riichi Pinfu one Dora hand if I've ever seen one. And now the pure straight is looking extremely unlikely. Okay. That's interesting. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7. I mean, I don't know. We'll get to Tenpai when we get there. We'll honestly just get there when we get there. We're living in a pre-GPS world. The best day of driver's ed was our instructor, and I don't think this was sanctioned by like the New York State Driver's Ed Association or whatever it is. The Association for Young Driver. I don't know what kind of oversight body is in charge of driver's ed. Oh my god. So that's like really good, right? Like I don't really know. 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 6, 7, 8, and then this is just like a 4, 5, 6, and this is like a 2, 2, 3 shape. I don't really know what's going on here, folks. And then, but I'm still okay. Like if I draw into a 1 of circles, then I will still go back for the. I have no idea what is happening right now. I'm just gonna be, folks. Let me be clear, okay? Which is half Barack Obama, half Bernie Sanders. Let me do full Obama. Folks, let me be clear. I don't know what's going on right now. I don't know what's going on right now, okay? I am going to throw this tile, and it is a Riichi Pinfu nothing of a hand. What gets me into Tenpai? 1, 4, 7 in the circle suit, or a 5 or an 8 in the character suit. This is not any of those. If I draw into a 2 of bamboo, excellent question. I cut the 1 of bamboo, and we'll figure out what our pair is later. It's all gonna come out in the wash. I promise you that much, okay? I promise you that much. We'll figure it out together. The reason that I took driver's ed is because I wanted to drive myself to school, and like you can get your permit at I think 16, but you don't really get your license until like 17 or 18. Well, whatever. The point is, if you took driver's ed, you could get like your full license a year before you were technically allowed to. Or, you know, before everyone else had to wait. So I took driver's ed, and the best day was like, you know, when our instructor took us to a Sonic, like ice creamery, like drive-through area. That was extremely tight. That was awesome. And the instructor was just our gym teacher. I think he did a pretty fine job. I mean, most of driver's ed was like looking at videos of like, here's what not to do. And it would be like the most outlandish thing that you've ever seen in your entire life. Hashtag, I think you should leave hashtag, the tables are my livelihood. And just being like, and then you have a test. It's like, should you do that extremely outlandish thing? And you're like, no. And then you're like, let's go to Sonic. Honestly, that's what being young is all about. Going through a Sonic drive-through, getting your license a little bit earlier, having a little taste of independence, having a locker. Yes, that is what it's all about. I have to fold here, right? Oh, like I'm not gonna like what fresh hell is this? Like genuinely, no 4s and 5s as well. Oh, and it's safe, and of course it is. Whenever I actually try to play defense, I get punished anyways, and then the rest of it is just shadowboxing against imaginary demons that I myself conjure in my mind. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button if you enjoy this mental anguish. Oh, good. No. Tanya red 5. Yep. No, when I go for Tanya, slap on the wrist. When I go for Tanya, lock him up, okay? When others go for Tanya, right this way. Velvet rope. Welcome to the VIP area. We got Barry Manilow on the sax. I've never been in a VIP area. Have I ever been in a VIP area? Not really. Like, not really. The closest, I've been backstage a whole bunch of times. I used to do some work in the old podcast industry, and it's fun to do a live show and then be backstage and hang out in the green room. Something that was very confusing about the whole experience was like, I don't know if this is like accurate. Hang on. Let me think for a second. Like 7 of, like this is good, but I would rather wait on the 1s and the 9s. I think I throw it back. Like I send it back, right? I send it back. I think I just straight up send it back. Something that was confusing is that sometimes when you do a live show, you can, and this is real. I used to work as like a podcast producer. The boy who cried insincerity, but like this is real. This should just cut the 7. What am I being so coy about? I keep that as a safe tile. But now if I draw into a 6, like am I really that happy? 2, 3, 4 is Gigapog, and I'm 1 tile away from Tenpai. Just let me call Riichi here. What is the Dora? It's the Nolan Northwind. No one cares. Okay, no one cares. That's so mean. Okay, that's really good. That's really good. And now 258 gets me into Tenpai. 2, 3, 4 mixed triple sequence is like a weirdo, like a rogue possibility. It doesn't matter. This is welcome to the thumbnail. Actually, welcome to the thumbnail. This is the fastest I've ever slammed the like and subscribe button. Show me Ippatsu. This is a weight that deserves Ippatsu. Like this weight is humongous, and of course we don't get Ippatsu. Sometimes you can submit what's called a rider, which is where, like, in the green room backstage, you get to be like, oh, I want this. Like, you get to be like high maintenance about it, right? I want this flavor of gummy worms. I want this drink. I want this alcohol. I want this blah 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 blah. But then some venues, I'm not sure how it really works, but like some venues would take that out of the pay that you would then receive as the artist for doing the live show. And then I feel like some venues, they just like took the brunt of the of whatever it is that you asked for. But then like I never really understood the idea of like, here are all the things that I want. I guess it's just like Instacart with extra steps, right? Like you can just get someone else to do that shopping for you, and that is, I suppose, a little bit easier. You don't have to bring it on the road. Yeah, I guess. Never made sense to me. But if you're a venue listening to this, the best thing that ever happened was that after a show, we did not request this, but they just had pizza. They just had like warm pizza waiting for you afterwards, and I was like, holy moly, this was great. Like this was like a high class move. You know what I mean? Like game recognized game. Whatever theater that we were performing in. I wish I could name drop it, but I can't. And then I cut the door here. And then everyone breathes a sigh of relief that I don't actually have a valuable hand. If I can't win with this hand, God is genuinely AFK. A gazillion 10 tile wait. If I don't win with this hand, I'm going to lose it. Oh, really? Oh, it's a pawn. Okay. Can't help but notice that a bunch of the 3 of circles are gone. Can't help but notice that a bunch of the 3 of circles are gone, implying that the chances that I have a 3-4 are very, very low. Surely that, like, I don't know, greases the way for a 2 of circles discard. Surely that must be a possible. Oh, 1 of circles. A lot of 1 of circles are gone. The 1-3 chance is extremely, extremely low. Surely we can play. Surely we can't all play around this. Surely we can't all play around this. Domain expansion under the sea. I'm using my domain expansion. I'm getting it on the last tile. Cue me roar. Roar. Okay, it didn't work. You wanna know I got these scars? It's so messed up. I am crashing out. Nothing of value. Oh my god. Like Jesus. You're allowed to do this in Riichi Mahjong? Nothing of value. Nothing that screams good. There's no goodness. And my microphone is so limp. My microphone can't keep it up right now. Sorry, I'm getting loud. Sorry. Okay, I'm gonna chill. Riichi Pinfu hand, right? Just middle weight after middle weight. But if we can plug those holes, then maybe we can do something. A pair of any of our dragon tiles would be so sweet right now. I don't know if that's asking for too much. You know what? And the next time I do a show, I'm gonna put a Yakuhai pair. You know, seat win, prevalent win, dragon tile pair on my rider. It's gonna get in there. It's absolutely gonna get in there. I just don't want to live without it. And someone else has to go to the store and get those tiles for me. I'm 1 tile away from Tenpai. And then this hand somehow, yeah. So guffaw. I'm guffawing at how funny this hand is. Show me 7 of bamboo. 7 of bamboo is the best because it allows us to end on a double-sided weight. That'll feel excelente. If I draw in, wow. Okay, now that's extremely weird, right? But now we can draw into like a 6 or an 8 and then get into Tenpai that way as well. Lovelord is going to pawn the red dragon. Hopefully that they don't get to keep the dealer seat. And then this round is important. Don't get me wrong there. This round is important. But what is more important is next round, because next time on Dragon Ball Z, I don't even like waiting for the 7 anymore, dude. And then I don't like waiting for the 6 or the 8 as just like a standalone pair either. The 6 is slightly better than the 8, I suppose. And then this is still fine. We get to open up a lot of weights. This is like a zillion tile weights, right? Like this is like any stiff breeze gets us into Tenpai. 3 of circles. 2 of circles, 3 of circles, 4 of circles, 5 of circles even gets us there. Like 3 of characters. 4 of characters, 2 of characters, 1 of characters, 5 of characters, 6 of characters. Like, not 6 of characters, but like there's so many tiles. Yeah, and that's like the worst freaking, oh my god. And I cut the door. And I cut the door. And I cut the door because I don't wait for those. I don't wait for those. And it's unmissable. This kiss. It's so good. And then we never, the concept of Tenpai and Yusong are estranged now. We don't get back there. And then we don't. I could just pawn this for Tenpai. Before the end of the round. This could deal me in, but like it was recently discarded and we have 3 of the 5s. Okay? So this is not a valid hand. Let's just be very, very clear about that, okay? Not a valid hand. This is rather a play just to get into Tenpai before exhaustive draw. If I must, I can always fold with the Nolan Northwinds. I don't know what's happening right now, but I'm not gonna. I mean, no, I'm not gonna con. I don't. If I conned there, I don't have a valid hand for even to get after a con. No, absolutely not. A fur attempt. Yeah. If you think I give 2 Nolan Northwinds about Furriton right now, you are extremely mistaken. I cut a 9 of bamboo there. Because I don't know myself anymore. Narcissus looks in the reflecting pool and they don't even know what is happening. Oh, Furriton. Yeah, it doesn't. I mean, we could get out of this. It's so unlikely, but like we could. Oh, brother. Just for a Tanyo. Bum 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 bum. No one can have a single time. It doesn't. It doesn't. And then Right Lord. At least Right Lord is in oblivion, even deeper than I. Yes, you are a 0. Yes. And I still expect to lose this game. I expect to lose this game somehow. Right Lord can't even call Riichi right now. Let me take a look at the match history. They're fine. They're fine and dandy. You remind me a lot of me. This is, come on. What is even, come on. I cut the 1 and then you give me the 2. And then at this point, I kiss, oh yeah. I have to just kiss the floor, right? Like, I have to kiss the floor. If I sumo, Right Lord dies. If I sumo with any hand whatsoever, if it's a 1-han Pinfu only hand, or like a 1-han Tanya only hand, ignore the red 5 and ignore, oh my god. Oh my god. I can't, dude. I can't anymore. I can't do this anymore. Oh my god, I cut the red 5. Like, what is even happening? Like, who am I? You know what I mean? Who am I? Red Dragon. If I sumo with anything, Right Lord just dies. So the likelihood that we come back and then is just so low. And then a cross Lord and left Lord both in the 40,000s. I can't do that. I don't have that bankroll. Are you kidding me? I'm looking at this and I'm like, maybe a 1, 2, 3 mixed triple sequence. But you ever hear yourself say something and like laugh at your naivete? Oh, what about world peace? Okay, it's like actually happening though. I mean, I don't know. 1 of circles discard is kind of weird, but now I chi into a 3 of characters for sure. Single tile wait on like the 8 of characters probably. Sure. I mean, like, yeah. I mean, like, what do you like? Yeah, that's a pair maybe. You can wait for a 4 or a 7, but that doesn't feel very good. But like, okay, I guess a lot of 7s are. I'm chi-ing right now. This is a valid hand. It's 1, 2, 3. I learned from my mistakes. Okay. Always be checking. ABC. Always be checking if you have Sanshoku. And it doesn't seem like you're able to open up a hand as dank as this. But then sometimes you got to open up a hand that's as dank as this. If we draw the Dora, Gigapog. If Right Lord cuts the Dora, Gigapog. I mean, Right Lord is not going to cut the Dora. I think that they actually need the value. But if they're in Tenpai, they need all that they can get, right? If I was Right Lord, I would be like, okay, first item on the agenda. Get 1,000 points so that in the next round I can call Riichi. So this hand might just be a Seat Wind only hand. It might also be like a verified banger. You know what I mean? Oh, don't deal in. Please don't deal in. And then if I was Right Lord, I'd be thinking, at least I have the dealer seat in South 4 and I can have my epic come back there. So that is probably their MO. If Left Lord sumos, they're not going to roll over and die. They open up their hand. If Left Lord's going to sumo, Left Lord's going to sumo. And then suddenly Right Lord dies and then we end the game in 3rd place, which is apparently all I can do these days. I'm a 3rd place Theodore through and through. Yep. I'm a 3rd place Theodore. How about you? I think if I was Right Lord, it's probably like a half flush or something in the bamboo suit or character suit. Maybe it's an all triplets hand. Maybe it's nothing. Maybe it's genuinely nothing. I'm just trying to think about like worst case scenarios. I hate discarding these risky character tiles in light of what Right Lord is doing. I suppose one small optimistic glimmer that we see, okay, bamboo tiles, it doesn't seem like they're going for the flush. It just seems like a tempai for a regular hand. They could have a pair of the Dora. They definitely could have a pair or a triplet of the Dora. We don't know. We don't know this for sure. An optimistic glimmer that we can see is that if we draw the Dora, we do not have to discard the Dora. And then maybe Left Lord like deals into me and then I can have a Gigantamax hand in the dealer's seat. Like that's also a possibility, but it's not, you know, again, it's not very likely. Are you effing kidding me? This is the last tile I have to discard to remain in Tenpai. I don't think I care about remaining in Tenpai. I genuinely don't think that I care about remaining in Tenpai. Yeah, and I don't deal into Right Lords under the sea. I'm a freaking monster. I am genuinely a monster at this game. And we give them 1,500 points, but I don't lose my entire family fortune. I play like that, honestly. Yes. Okay. We needed that. I know it doesn't seem like much. Sick play. Actually, a sick play. Dora is the 5 of circles. Perhaps there's something in the air. There's something in the water. Lawrence, right? There's something in the air. I kept the 5 of circles last time, and now it is the Dora tile. Perhaps we get 1. Perhaps we get 2. This hand could be Tanyawable. It could be Tanyawable. Absolutely, right? Do I chi into some stuff? I don't know. I think it's still a little bit too early, and our hand does not look as good. Like, it does not look rock solid, you know? What am I? Gym Leader Brock? Our hand does not look rock solid enough to chi. It just seems okay. Like, three of circles, maybe. 3 of circles, maybe. 6 of... Oh, God. You like that? You like that? Not being able to get any of the 6 of characters because Right Lord just pawns it up. Yep, I like that. I love that even. Oh my god. I gotta take like a long shower tonight. I don't know what happened. I cut the 7, right? Or none of this feels good. Like this burping, this shape in this character suit. All of my outs are just smithereens. What do you... No, dude. No. I do not keep the 1-2 shape. The 1-2 shape is so bad. The maybe 2-3-4 mixed up... No. Don't even think about it. Like, genuinely. Like, please. Go ahead and pawn. That one's fine. At least all the 6s are visible. Or at least to me. So we have some defensive outs if we need to play like that later. Southwind, safe tile. 1 of characters, also a safe tile. I mean, this is so fricked up. I won't even... Like, ooh, how Gen Z of you? I'm not going to even get, like, a participation trophy at the end of this. So this is a manga and the game ends. What is that Shakespeare quote? I'm going to look it up. Tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow creeps in this petty pace from day to day, to the last syllable of recorded time, and all our yesterday have lighted fools the way to dusty death. Out, brief candle. Life's but a walking shadow, a poor player that struts and frets his hour upon the stage, and then it is heard no more. It is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing. Let's check Maka. Let's check Maka. Minus 22. Yep, minus 22. Yeah. No, that's cool. There should be games out there that exist where you can sink an hour of your time into it, and then at the end, minus 22. Minus 22. No one even got an S in this. Oh, it doesn't matter. Okay. What did we have to learn? East 1 10 push. It was like a repeat 3. I got a C+ for this one. Okay. You really wanted me to... No, oh my god. I mean, like, what? Half flesh. Green dragon. What are you on right now? Like, why do you want me to cut this? I just drew into a 1-2. You want me to go for like a half outside? I don't even know. Like, Maka is off their rocker right now. And then you want me to discard the 5? I suppose the 5 is weak here, because if we draw into a 3 or a 7... it kind of gets slurped up by whatever else we got going on. Okay. It's on me. It's definitely on me. You wanted me to cut this 1-2. I don't know why you hate it so much. One of the 3s are gone, but one of the 7s is also gone. So, I don't know. I just don't understand. And then, okay. 9 of characters. And then I cut the 5. Oh, no, I cut this 8, 9. Okay, I should have cut this 5 way sooner. And then the pawn, do they even like it? They do like the pawn. And they're okay with this decision making. They're okay with the Keeper Sutherland. They're okay with the 1 of characters. Finally, I cut the 5. And then do they like the pawn here? They love the pawn here. And then I cut this, and I'm at perfect Ishan 10. And then Left Lord calls Riichi, like, really soon after this. I am... oh, yeah. I draw into Tenpai. A Crosslord also has made it there. We see 3 of the 4s. This is a much safer tile to throw. But I want my outs. They don't have a 5-6. Could they have a 2-3? Yeah. They could. But they threw a 5 early. I guess that 5 does come from a 2-3 early. The 5 discard early is weird. Like, where did it... did it actually come from a 2-3 early? Oh my god, it did. But, like, it just because you finished the other shape. This hand is nuts. Are you kidding me? Like, I just don't remember the last time that we got a good starting grip. So they're okay with the Tenpai push there. And then, was there anything else that we played particularly bad? East 1, repeat 2, we got a C+. And then we dealt in here. I need to see what happened. So this hand signified nothing. This hand genuinely signified nothing. You wanted me to cut this? Why? How many pairs do we even have? 1, 2, 3, 4? You maybe just wanted me to go for the 7 PZs. Sure. Don't hate it. 9 of circles. Get the frick out of here. 8 of bamboo. Yes. 9 of circles. Yes. Green dragon. Yes. Yeah. And then I pivot back to normalcy. But you don't want that. You think that this hand is so wackadoodle, and right lord has cut 2 door. You think that this hand is so wackadoodle that we should just be folding. 9 discard and I have nothing. 9th discard and I have nothing. 9th discard and I have nothing. Does the 9 deal in? Unfreaking believable. Uneffing believable. Uneffing believable. Okay. This is... I mean, but sometimes I'm 1 tile away from Tenpai. It's not like I have nothing. But it is valueless, and you can't even get Pinfu. All right, lesson learned. Lesson genuinely learned. LibreOffice, it's time. It's time. Absolutely, it's time. Open recent Riichi Mahjong doc. Squeeb! 136. If you are 9 tiles in, and you can't even sniff any value in the air, yeah, like you have no Pinfu, maidenless. No souls, whatever the copy pasta is. Like, no value whatsoever. It is okay to fold. Better to fold a nothing hand, even if it's Ishanten, 1 away from Tenpai. Rather than deal into someone else's XD random Damaten Mongon. Because I have nothing here. I have nothing. Renee Rapp voice, Whitney Houston voice. I have nothing here. I have nothing. It's unbelievable that the 9 dealt into. Like, I mean, it's not unbelievable. It is extremely, like, it's fine. Some 7. I don't know. Folks, that is going to do it for today's video. If you like the song and you like the genre, by the way, I should say that, I mean, I shouldn't say this at the end, but I know it seems like I'm really tilted. I'm still doing okay. Okay, you don't gotta, I promise if it was like an actual, this game was really tilting me, I would do something about it. I think it's just funny to be crashing out right now, just to exaggerate the honesty, to exaggerate the frustration a little bit slightly. I don't know. Maybe they're the large. We got to do a census of the community. Maybe a large portion are sadists. I don't know. Leave a comment down below. That's gonna do it for today's video. If you like the song or you like the genre, consider subscribing. I got new videos every single day. Consider leaving a like and a comment if you're feeling particularly generous, because it helps me out and the channel out. Such a great deal. I stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 3 p.m. PST. You can find that link in the description, along with the community Discord and our VODs channel, in case you can't ever make it live. And whenever I stream Mahjong, I'll dual stream it on YouTube, so you can keep your eyes and ears peeled here, if that's what you're into. Until next time, please take care of yourself, and please be kind to yourself, okay? I'll talk to you soon. Peace.